Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. We're going to be doing another rebuild, taking on the New Orleans Saints, which should be a fun one. So obviously we're going to have a little bit of QB controversy here. We got Drew Brees, who likely retires after the first year. So I am going to probably try Teddy Bridgewater out, because as you can see, he doesn't have bad overalls at all. He's got star development. He's got decent accuracies all around the board. So I definitely feel like he can be our franchise quarterback moving forward after Drew Brees. We already have our running back taken care of with Kamara. Wide receivers are actually pretty decent. We have Michael Thomas, who's an elite wide receiver. I like Christian Meredith a lot, and I also like Tre'Quan Smith as a slot guy. We'll see what he can do. We do have Dez Bryant. I threw him on the trade block just to see if we can get a trade for him. Offensive line as a whole here, we do have two good tackles who should be here the remainder of the rebuild in Armstead and Ramczyk, who's very young. So I like our tackling core. Other than that, interiorly, I don't know how we are. We have a rookie center, but he's only a 73 overall with very low awareness, and that's important for a center. So I don't know how he'll last. We got Jared Cook, who's pretty old, so we might have to find a replacement there. Defensively, we got Cameron Jordan, who I'm hoping can be here the rest of the rebuild. Two defensive tackles that will just get after you. They're nice speed rushers, so I really like the combo here, and they're fairly young, I do believe. Maybe the only position of need is going to be right end. I am going to start Davenport over Henderson here, just because I feel like Davenport's a better overall player. He's a rookie, so he might end up getting that defensive rookie of the year, and he'd get a huge upgrade points. Defensive backs, we got Marshawn Lattimore, who's definitely one of the most young, best corners in the league. So we'll see what he can do. He's already up to an 88 overall in his second year. So that's pretty impressive. We also got Eli Apple. We'll see how he does. He's pretty young, coming over from the Giants here. So I think he might be a long-term option. And we're also going to start P.J. Williams over Robinson because he's like 30. I also threw Robinson on the trade block here to see if we can't get a trade. Safeties, I think we're decent here with Marcus Williams, even though he whiffed on that Saints tackle. And they probably won't ever live that down, but he's a good player. He is a good player. We also have Von Bell up in here. Maybe right outside linebacker could use a little work. How old is this guy? 30. Yeah, we're going to need to replace that. Alex Anzalone is the middle linebacker. And then we got Davis here at the right side. He's 29. Throw him on the trade block. See what we can get for him. 29, you know, I don't know. It's got to be 34. I don't think he's going to be a long-term option. So why not try to get a pick for him? And let's go ahead and set our season goal. I think we definitely will make the playoffs since Drew Brees is still starting. So let's go ahead and see if we get any trade offers. So we end up getting quite a few trade offers here. We get some for Patrick Robinson. We're going to get rid of all these players. Why not? You know, I'm trying to get draft picks. Pittsburgh's willing to give up a first round. And I'm not going to not accept a draft pick because if they're sending it to me, you know, I can't really control what the sim does, so I'm going to accept that from Pittsburgh because a first round pick would be very valuable. Could even use it as a trade bait. I know it's probably not realistic, but it's what the sim is offering me, so I'm going to have to accept it here, especially when I haven't had the best of luck with rebuilds so far. Let's go ahead and see what Dez Bryant's price is going to fetch. I wouldn't think it would be too hot. Definitely want to get picks for 2019. And I would love to get a second round looks like is the going price. Who do we want to accept it from? Actually, no. The only person offering a 2019 second round pick, it looks like it's going to be the Redskins. Or the Packers. Let's go with the Redskins. They're not a great team. Go ahead and send Dez Bryant off to the NFC East where he wants to be anyway. So that could be a realistic trade, I suppose. Go ahead and see Demario Davis. He should fetch a nice price. A real nice one. I mean, if we got a first round pick for Robinson, are you telling me this guy isn't going to go for one? What? The Patriots are willing to give up a 2019 second round pick. So are the Lions. Wow. I cannot believe Robinson went for a first, but this guy isn't. It's like an 80-some overall, 87 overall. We're going to go ahead and send him to Detroit, get another second-round pick. So we added 3 second-round picks, well, 2 second-round ppicks this year. First round for the future, so I'm feeling pretty confident about those trade moves. Not really a great record, a bit disappointing, sitting at 3-1, which is a little unfortunate. We're third in the NFC South, and I mean, this division is going to be tough to win. We got some straight monsters up in this division. I would say it's definitely one of the tougher divisions in the league. Let's go ahead and see who we're going to have to re-sign here. Will Lutz. It's always good to have a nice kicker in the sim, so we'll see if we can't bring him back. Other than that, going to let everybody else go, and that's going to do it here for the mid-season re-signings. Oh, wow, we make the playoffs somehow at 9-6-1. It seems like we barely beat out the Falcons for the division. That's a little crazy there. So we're in the playoffs. We won the division somehow, dude. Somehow. Got a couple upgrade points. Not too many. Ooh, 3 for Ramchek. That's a nice one. Defensively. Oh my goodness, 9? What the crap did Marshawn Lattimore do? We're going to have to check this out, man. So it seems like Drew Brees has another Drew Brees year. Puts up amazing stats. Like, oh wow though. 20 picks? I don't know about that. 34 touchdowns, 70% completion rate. Those interceptions are worrying. Kamara puts up about 1,160 yards, 10 touchdowns, no fumbles. Murray's a nice backup here, puts up 5 TDs. Receiving the ball, we get 90 receptions by Jared Cook, 900 yards and 8 touchdowns. Meredith with 84 receptions, 760 yards, 2 touchdowns. Then our number 1 receiver putting up 83 receptions, 940 yards, and 10 touchdowns. Traquan Smith actually did decent from the slot, putting up about 900 yards and 6 touchdowns as well. And we know what Alvin Kamara can do from the receiving game. I wish he'd get a little more receptions because he only had 36. And sometimes he'll get 20 a game. So I don't know if I agree with that too much. Go ahead and check out the sacks. Ooh, our left tackle allowed 15. He's one of our best tackles. That's a little tough. Go ahead and check out defense here. We get 128 tackles by Craig Robertson. 116 by Anzalone. 91 by Apple. Go ahead and check out our sacks. We get 7 by Jordan, 6 by Rankins, 4.5 by the rookie Davenport, 3.5 by Bijul, 3 by Onyemata. So yeah, I think our defensive tackles are going to be good, and Cameron Jordan, so we really only have to be worried about right end. Marshawn Lattimore coming up with 6 interceptions. That's pretty decent. Eli Apple with 3. PJ Williams with 2. Maybe our cornerback core is set. With PJ Williams playing the slot, Eli Apple playing as our number 2, and then Marshawn Lattimore our number 1. I like that fit. I really do. So that's going to do it here for the end of the season. Let's go ahead and hop right into this playoff game against the Falcons and see if we can get it done. First playoff game here in the rebuild, taking on Atlanta. Let's go ahead and see what we can do. It's a division rival, and Atlanta always plays New Orleans tough, so I'm pretty excited to see if we can get a W here. 7-7. It should be a high-scoring game. I still can't believe Drew Brees threw 20 interceptions. That's outrageous, dude. We take a 10-point lead. Now it's down to 7. All right, it's back and forth here towards the end. 14 points. Atlanta scores quick. And that's going to do it. We get a W in the first year against Atlanta. And my goodness, look at that quarterback battle. 350 by Matt Ryan. 87% completion rate. 3 touchdowns, but Drew Brees wins it with 4 touchdowns, 80% completion rate, and 300 yards. I did change the quarter length to 8 minutes, and I think that's really helping out our playoff games a lot. I really like the things I've seen from changing it from 6 to 8. So let's go ahead and hop right into the divisional game. Back up in here, taking on Green Bay this time. Tougher matchup. Green Bay is going to be real tough to beat. If we beat Green Bay, we're going to be looking pretty nice. They score 7 real quick. As you can see, it's a snowy one here in Green Bay, so it might be tough. We're not used to the cold, at least the Saints aren't. Oh, and Green Bay goes up big. They got the ball. We score? Can we get a last chance? And that's going to do it. We lose 28-20 to Green Bay, and that's, I mean, it's not a huge deal. Green Bay's a pretty good team. They got a decent squad. Their defense is starting to get up there. They keep on adding additions to it. And I like the way they're going with their team. Let's go ahead and hop right into free agency, though. Drew Brees is probably going to be retired, so we are going to turn the ropes over to Teddy Bridgewater and see what he can do. So we're here in free agency, and to be honest, I'm not really going to offer anybody a contract because I don't like the looks of a lot of the people here. They don't really have any players that I need in the positions I need. A lot of the players they have that are decent overall I don't really need, and I think it might be smart to maybe hold off until year 2 to start offering contracts, because I really need to see what's going to go down here, because we are going to have Teddy Bridgewater at quarterback, so that's going to make a whole lot of difference. So before I start building around him or add any more pieces, I think we'll see how we do next year. So let's just go ahead and hop into the draft. All right, I'm not going to lie, this guy looks nasty. Khalid Kareem here. We are using the 2020 draft classes, so these are going to be prospects most likely that are going to enter in the 2020 draft. So this guy looks pretty decent. I mean, he's not going to have any combine that's just outrageous, but those top skills are pretty nice. He's got decent power move, decent tackling, decent block shedding. And it'd be nice to add more talent to that defensive line. I mean, that's pretty much all we need is a right end. So we're going to go ahead and draft him. He has quick development. He's 75 overall. Okay. Not too great. Maybe a bit of a reach, but we'll probably start him next year just to see what he can do for us. Now, there are still some quarterbacks available here, so I'm going to go for one of them, because in case this doesn't work out with Teddy Bridgewater, I definitely want to go after that. Man, this guy's a strong arm. He has A throw power and B+ short accuracy. Decent mid. Do we want to go after Justin Herbert? He's definitely the #1 QB on the board. He's only 20. This guy's only 20 as well. This guy's 6'6", though. We gotta roll with him. I mean, this guy looks like he could be a monster. So we're gonna go with Justin Herbert, just in case things get hairy, but I'm not gonna start him. He's an 80. Oh, okay. You know what? That's tough. That's really tough. He's got superstar development, dude. Do we start him over Bridgewater? Because he's insane. Those stats are nasty, dude. I'm not going to lie. Man, how is he available in the 2nd round? We're picking 29th here, dude. I mean, holy crap. We really need linebacker support, to be honest. We really need linebacker support. There's not any decent offensive linemen that I can see right now interiorly, unfortunately. So we're probably going to have to roll with an outside linebacker. We really need some support there after trading away Davis. Troy Dye doesn't look bad. We could bounce him over to the right side. He's only 21, early 4th round talent. We're picking in the 2nd, though. So I think we're going to roll with Terrell Lewis here, see what he's got. Not a grade 40. 75 overall, okay. Decent stats, just average everywhere. That awareness and play rec definitely needs some work, though. So with the last pick I show you guys here, let's make it a good one. Unless I do find a gem later on here in the draft. This guy doesn't look bad. He's got B+ tackling, B hit power, C+ block shed. And we do need a left outside linebacker now. So we'll go ahead and draft this guy. He's only 20, 6'2", 70 overall. Okay. Wow. I would say his only weak point is awareness. I'm not sure besides that why it's so low. I mean, he doesn't have great speed, but it's all right. Wow, that's a bust. So we're back here at the start of year 2, and I had full intentions of starting Bridgewater, but Herbert slipped to the 2nd round, and I had to take him. Didn't know he was going to be an 80 overall with superstar development, so he's our guy right now. He is our guy. Because he's a rookie, so he might win that Offensive Rookie of the Year and get massive upgrade points. So we're going to have to roll with him currently. We also do have Bridgewater as a backup plan if it doesn't work out. So got Kamara. Wide receivers are the same. Same tight end. And same offensive line here. So our center upgraded a little bit. So we'll see if he can maybe get some more upgrade points this year. I'm hoping we got him on focus development. So I'm hoping we can upgrade him a little bit more than last year. Defensively, we're actually pretty much the same. Defensive line, except we added Kareem from the draft. Defensive backs are exactly the same. Linebackers, we have Anzalone. We did add Lewis, the rookie draft pick. So we'll see what he can do. And then we also have Klein here playing right side. So yeah, I really didn't go all out free agency this year. I usually do the first year, but we'll see if I can maybe save a little money heading into the 2nd year to make some key signings. Either way, though, I mean, we replaced Drew Brees pretty well. So, yeah, he did retire last year. We'll put our season goal as 9 wins for the year. But, yeah, he retired. So, It is going to be a quarterback contest between Bridgewater and Herbert. Definitely got to start Herbert, though. If you got superstar development, you're my starter, bro. At mid-season, we are not looking too hot. We're sitting at 3-5, unfortunately. I'm not sure what happened from this year to last year. I guess we only finished last year with 9 wins in the first place, so it's not that huge of a difference. And there probably is going to be a little bit of turnaround, considering we did lose Drew Brees. So until one of our quarterback gets up there, it's probably going to be a little rough. Go ahead and check out the people we got to re-sign. Michael Thomas is coming back. So is Sheldon Rankins. Oh, David Onyemata, he doesn't want that much. So we're going to try to bring back both defensive tackles, as well as Von Bell and Christian Meredith and Eli Apple. So we got quite a few studs to re-sign this year. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we're re-signing 6 players, but we should have a decent amount of cap after freeing it up after Drew Brees retired. So we should have more cap to work with. So no playoffs here. We finished 5-11. So we finished 4 wins worse without Drew Brees, unfortunately. How many upgrade points do we have? We have 5 for Herbert, though, so that should help out. Offensive line upgrades decently. Our center has 3 upgrade points, which is exactly what I was looking for there. We're going to have to worry about tight end as well because Jared Cook is up there in age. Our right end has 2 upgrade points. I might have to up the defensive line XP because I just don't get enough upgrades there. Defensive ends upgrade really slow for me for whatever reason. Go ahead. Oh, wow. Atlanta finished 14-2. Herbert didn't have a horrible year, doesn't look like. He throws a lot of interceptions, though. Drew Brees threw 20, though, so I'm not going to hold him accountable. I mean, I'm going to hold him accountable, but I'm not going to unstart him over it. He's got 4,000 yards, 24 touchdowns, 17 picks, 65% completion rate. Not bad for a rook. Not bad. Rushing, Kamara has 1,100 yards and 11 TDs. Receiving the ball, 89 receptions by Thomas, 1,000 yards and 6 touchdowns leads the team. Jared Cook, 900 yards, 6 touchdowns. Cam Meredith, 650 and 6. Traquan Smith, not doing great from the slot, not doing great. That's definitely going to have to get worked on. Only 500 yards and 2 touchdowns. That's a little underwhelming. Alvin Kamara doing work, though, from the receiving. 555 yards and 2 TDs. It looked like we allowed a lot of sacks, and we did. Holy crap. Our best tackles who are 90 overalls apiece allow double-digit sacks, which is not great. So we're definitely going to have to be concerned there. Defensively, we get 114 tackles by Anzalone, 107 by Lewis, 95 by PJ Williams. Sacks, we're going to have 14.5 by Sheldon Rankins, 10 by Cameron Jordan, 6 by Onyemata, 6 by Khalid Kareem. So we're getting after the quarterback. That's nice to know. Interceptions, we get 2 by Williams, 2 by Apple, 1 by Anzalone, only 1 by Lattimore, but he's probably locking people down, if you know what I'm saying. So we'll go ahead and see who quickly won the yearly award for MVP. Goes to Matt Ryan. Okay. Daniel Jones up there. Get out of my face. All right, so we're not even in the conversation, unfortunately. Did we even come in for Offensive Rookie of the Year close? Well, we won Offensive Rookie of the Year. That's nice. So that's why I started Herbert, because if Teddy Bridgewater would have started, he couldn't have won that. So now we have 5 upgrade points for Herbert, which should help out. So let's go ahead and hop into the draft here, and free agency, and maybe even pull together a trade. Keep in mind, we do have that first-round pick from Pittsburgh as well. So we're going to attempt a trade here and go after Frank Clark. I'll show you why as well, because the Chiefs are in a weird position here in Madden 19, because they have Frank Clark and both Chris Jones at right end. So obviously the Chiefs did move to a 4-3, so Chris Jones would bounce inside to a defensive tackle, but he did not here in Madden. So they don't want to get rid of Chris Jones. I already attempted that. I feel like that's what might happen IRL, because he wants a contract, re-signing. I don't know if they're going to give it to him. I hope they do as a Chiefs fan, but I already tried to trade for him, and it was nowhere close to happening. So we're going to have to settle for Frank Clark. They want more than a first-round pick, so we might have to add a second-round in. I'm not using my first-round pick because we do pick at 4th, so I want to try to keep that. Let's go ahead and add in a 3rd round, see what that will do for us. So a 1st and a 3rd for Frank Clark. It's nearly there. All we got to do is add somebody in. We might have to get rid of Lewis here and or Klein. Are they interested in? It's still declined. What about, man, do we have to really add in a second? That'd be tough, but let's go ahead and take this third out and just add in a second round pick for him. I know it's a bit outrageous. Actually, man, we're going to have to try it. And it's still declined. What's going on? It's the same. All right, let's keep that third. I think we might have to give up Lewis, one of our draft picks here. We'll see if they won him. So him, a third round, and a first round pick for Frank Clark. Do they accept? They do. So we end up giving our way the Steelers' first round pick, a third round pick that we already had, and Lewis, one of our draft picks. So we get Frank Clark, though. So our defensive line is going to be nasty, bro. So we're going to be in free agency now, and man, there's a couple players I would love to go after. Eric Ebron and Shaq Thompson are one of them, but they're getting paid way too much in my opinion. Cincinnati's going after Thompson, and the Dolphins are offering way too much for Eric Ebron. So it's another one of those ones where I'm only going to offer a contract to one player. I'm going to offer it to Wyatt Teller. We do need a left guard after losing our left guard. This guy's a 76 overall. He's not bad. So we're going to try to roll with him. We'll see if he accepts it here. Let's go ahead and advance forward. We should be able to get somebody decent, though, with our 4th overall pick. That's pretty high. He accepts it. So our offensive line is okay for right now. I don't know when Warford's, though, is going to start regressing. That's what we got to watch out for. So doing a quick draft recap, I went after a right outside linebacker with our 4th overall pick. Other than that, I mean, there's a lot of good defensive linemen available this draft, but after we traded for Frank Clark, we did not need that. So I went after a linebacker. He's an 81 overall. He's got decent tackling, nice speed, and he's really going to be what we need him to be. He's not going to get after the passer, and we run a 4-3, so thankfully we're not going to need him to. He's going to sit back there and make some decent tackles for us. We went after a left outside linebacker as well, who is a solid 77 overall. And he's going to be starting for sure. And then the only other player that's going to be starting for us is I drafted a red zone threat wide receiver, and I wanted to see what it would be like to move him to a tight end. He actually goes up to an 80 overall, so we're going to keep him at tight end. He's going to start over our current tight end, and yeah, he's pretty decent. I mean, moving from receiver to tight end, he's already the 23rd ranked tight end in the league, so I'm excited to see what we can do with him. And that's going to do it for the draft recap. We got 3 starting caliber players, which is nice. Back here at year 2, I don't want to be too ahead of myself and jinx myself like usual, but I feel like we've almost gotten to that place where we've replaced Drew Brees. Drew Brees was sitting at a nice 91 overall. We got Herbert up to an 85. We got Kamara up to a 92. Receivers are decent. I really like Meredith. I'm hoping he might be able to upgrade a little bit, because if he's sitting at like an 85 overall, that'd be very helpful, because Michael Thomas is already elite. I'm going to give Tre'Quan Smith one more year, and if he doesn't produce in the slot, we're going to have to go out and address that, because that's pretty problematic, considering in the sim, you go after the slot a lot, and they usually end with monster numbers. I like our tight end, though, with an 80 overall here, moved from wide receiver to tight end. Offensive line, I mean, we're decent. Eric McCoy's still sitting at a 77 overall. We got 2 nasty tackles, and okay, I mean, they're serviceable inside offensive linemen. So yeah, I like the way we're looking on our offense. We're a 91 overall total. Go ahead and take a look at the D here. Our defensive line's very good. Sheldon Rankins had a breakout year last year. He had like 14 sacks. We got Onyemata as well. Cameron Jordan isn't regressing, which is nice, and we also went after Frank Clark. So we got 2 near 90 one 90 overall defensive linemen and near 90 overall in Frank Clark, so that should help out. Defensive backs are pretty much the same. I think I'm going to give Eli Apple the starting job, because PJ Williams is a little older, so I think Eli Apple has more upside. We still got Williams and Bell up here at safety. Our linebacking core is kind of rebuilt. We still have Anzalone, who I like, but outside we got 2 rookies playing, with Cobb, our first-round pick, and Cooper. So I feel like our linebacking core is pretty nice. We should be able to have a decent year this year, hopefully. One would hope. Let's go ahead and set the season goal here to make the playoffs. And we'll go ahead and see if Herbert can lead the Saints to a title. All right, I'll take that. 4-3. I mean, we started off the year bad last year. We were horrible. So we already matched our win total nearly. We're only 1 win away from having the same wins as last year. So as long as we're improving, that's all one can hope for. Sitting at the top of the NFC South, but we got the Falcons right on our tail. So we got to be concerned about that. We're not going to be able to sign a whole lot of people in free agency, unfortunately, because we just have so many players we're going to have to re-sign. Marshawn Lattimore, he wants a monster contract. Ryan Ramczyk wants one. He's getting it. Cameron Jordan is as well. So is Alvin Kamara. So is Frank Clark. Marcus Williams. Jesus. Dude. Alex Anzalone? Dude, is everybody getting a contract? My goodness. That's like all of our cap. Holy crap. That's literally almost all of our cap. How much are we sitting at now? Actually, wow, we have 92? We were sitting pretty low last year, but after this, who knows how much we'll have. But we got to get these signings done. These guys are paramount to maybe making it to the promised land. Ooh, a nice cheeky playoff appearance in year 3. I won't deny it. I won't. I mean, that's very nice. Herbert has 4 upgrade points. Holy crap. Jaquan Smith has 2. Our tight end up here with 3. Maybe that's the way to go. Maybe the way to go is to draft a red zone threat wide receiver and bounce him over the tight end. Because he was an 80 overall as a rookie. So that's pretty impressive there. Go ahead and check out our defense. See if they upgraded well. Frank Clark coming in with 2 upgrade points. Decent. We won the division slightly. Dang, Falcons right behind us. Go ahead and check out how we did. Come on, Herbert. Put up a good year. Yes, that's improving. That's improvement. 4,000 yards, 34 touchdowns, 9 picks, 64% completion rate, a lot better than year 1 for him. Kamara putting up 1,400 yards, 10 touchdowns as well. Nice year by Kamara, 5.3 yards a carry for him. Our tight end leads the team in receptions as a rook. 94 with 1,000 yards and 10 TDs. That's the way to go, man. I'm doing that from now on. I'm just drafting a red zone threat wide receiver and bouncing him over to tight end. Man, that's good. 77 receptions, 800 yards, and 8 touchdowns by Thomas. Cameron Meredith was 62, 503. Jaquan Smith, actually not that great of a year, about 700 yards and 5 touchdowns. I don't know. I really don't know if he's going to be the guy for our slot. He just hasn't shown up. I mean, those are decent numbers, but they're not going to just be insane. And Kamara at 500 yards plus 4 touchdowns. Dude, he's like near 2,000. Holy crap. That's pretty good. Blocking, we'll go ahead and see how we performed. I don't get how we're allowing so many sacks, especially our tackles. I mean, it'd be one thing if our other offensive line was, but you're talking about 90 overall tackles. That's insane. Go ahead and check out the tackles here. Only 103 by Anzalone. We re-signed him too. He didn't want much though, so it was pretty easy to get him in. 82 by the rookie Clayton Cobb. 81 by Bell. Go ahead and check out our sacks here. Oh, not a great performance. I thought for sure Sheldon Rankins would have another breakout year. 7.5 sacks by Cameron Jordan. 5 by Cobb. 5 by Rankins. 4 by Clark. And then 3 by Onyemata. Only 4 by Clark though? 2 picks by Anzalone. 2 by Marshawn Lattimore. Done a lot of 1-bombs there, so it's good enough to make the playoffs. We finished 7th in offensive yards, and we finish 2nd in defensive yards. How are we 10 and 6? Really? 7th in offense and 2nd in defense? That's insanity. And we're still playing in the wild card. We're going to take on the 9-5-2 Redskins. How do you get 2 draws in a season? Come on, team. Let's get it, bro. I want a Super Bowl up in here. Man, I want a Super Bowl. I don't know how long it's been. We might have to hop in and play some moments. Really? We're going to punt it away? Okay, we score 7, thankfully. If we lose to the Redskins, probably not going to do too great. Probably not going to do too great the whole rebuild. They score a touchdown? Ooh, okay. We need something, Herbert. We need something. If you lose... Oh, my... We're going to lose to the Redskins. We're going to lose to the Redskins. We lost to Alex Smith. We lost to Alex Smith. Okay. All right. Not sure how, but I don't know. If we make the playoffs again, we're playing the moments. That's all I know. We're playing the freaking moments. Back here in free agency, and I'm going all in, bro. I'm going all in. We're going to go after Clinton Dix. And if we get him, I am going to move him to strong safety. Von Bell just has not impressed me. He hasn't really put up any stats that are just great. I mean, he's played okay, but I think Clinton Dix would really give our safety core an improvement. We're also going to go after Dante Hightower, and I think if I land him, I want to move him to middle linebacker because Alex Anzalone, he really just hasn't done a whole lot. He really hasn't. He's not, I mean, the most he's done is like 100 tackles, but I think Dante Hightower would fit a middle linebacker real nice. Then we're also going to try to pick up Curtis Samuel. He might play that second role receiver and slot because I think he is a better receiver here than Meredith. Well, at least in overall he is because he's an 85, so he's probably going to play slot as well. And after losing P.J. Williams, we need to address the slot corner. So I think Hargraves would be a very nice position there to play slot, and our cornerback core should be pretty nice. We might try to attempt a trade as well after this. We do need a little bit interior offensive line help, so we might try to go there. Let's advance forward. Let's go ahead and see if they accept it, and all four of them do. So we're going to move Hightower to middle, Clinton Dix to strong safety. So we're able to pull together a just straight up player trade here for Joel Bitonio, who definitely is one of the better guards in the league, and I think is going to help our running game out immensely. It's very much going to help. So we give up Von Bell and Cooper, our left outside linebacker, and we are able to get him just for a straight up trade, which I am happy with. None of those guys we're going to start next year. Kind of rebuilding the defense a little bit, moving people around here and there. And I think our defense is looking pretty good now that we don't have to deal with their contracts as well. So we're going to have a little bit more cap for year 5 if it comes down to it. And our offensive line is now going to be greatly improved. Just doing a quick draft recap here. All I really went after was a backup running back because there's not really a position right now that we need currently. We kind of have everything on lockdown unless we got like an 89 overall rookie or something, which I just haven't seen yet. But we got our backup running back here for Kamara. And other than that, nobody else is going to start for us. So let's go ahead and hop right into year 4. Taking a look at the team in year 4, we did make some additions on the offensive line. Well, one addition. Everything else is the same besides we did trade for Bitonio here, who's a 93 overall and should help out a lot. We still have Chambers, 83 overall tight end. Quarterback, Justin Herbert's up to an 89 overall. Kamara's kind of hit that upgrade block where he's not really getting that much higher than a 92 overall. He's just not upgrading that fast, I should say. Wide receivers, we did add Curtis Samuel, so Christian Meredith is going to be playing the slot for us currently. Defense, we kind of mixed it up a little bit. Defensive backs, we went after Vernon Hargraves, and he's going to be our slot guy. Marshawn Lattimore and Eli Apple are going to be the 1-2 guys there. Marcus Williams still our free safety, but we did go after Clinton Dix, and we are going to bounce him over to strong safety. Von Bell just wasn't producing for us, so I'm hoping that these two near elite safeties are going to really start producing. Linebacking core, we moved Anzalone to the left side. We're still going to keep Cobb at the right side. And then Dante Hightower as the middle linebacker. Because as you can see, he's got pretty good middle linebacker stats. He's got good speed, good tackling, great awareness. I mean, everything you would want in a good linebacker. Nasty hit power. And he can still blitz if you need him to. So you can never forget about that Super Bowl strip sack he had. That was massive for the Patriots. Defensive line is the same, and we now have 3 90 overall defensive linemen. We got Frank Clark, Rankins, Onyemata, and Cameron Jordan. So we're sitting at a 94 overall team. We got a 99 overall offense and a 93 overall defense. So I would say that should get the job done. I would hope so, bro. I would very much hope so. Let's go ahead and get to midseason. Back here at midseason, we are 5-2 currently, which is better than usual. We're usually about 4-3. Let's go ahead and check out the players we're going to have to re-sign. Teron Armstead, he wants to come back. So he's a 92 overall tackle. Definitely want to get him. He wants a hefty contract, though. We're also going to have to bring back our center, Eric McCoy, for sure. Traquan Smith, I'm going to let go of him most likely. Don't really need him right now. And other than that, really nobody else. So just going to bring back McCoy and Armstead. So just offensive linemen here. So at the end of the season, finally we get a bye. Holy crap, dude. Man. So we get a bye in year 4. That's great to hear. We finished 14-2. But the Panthers are right behind us. This division is a fight, dude. 2 wins and we could have been the Panthers. So let's just go ahead and advance forward real quick just to see who we're going to be taking on in the divisional round. And yes, I am playing the moments. I'm sick of this crap. We're going to be playing the moments here. See if we can't get it done. Look at all those upgrade points. 6 for Herbert. The offensive line upgraded well. Michael Thomas upgrades. Our tight end with 3 more. Defensively, not that many upgrades defensively, unfortunately. That's a little tough. I was hoping for more than some 1-bombs. Go and check out Herbert. Look at those stats. Herbert, 4,300 yards, 44 touchdowns, 5 interceptions, 70% completion rate. Did we win MVP? We may have. We may freaking have. No. Oh, okay. Well, I'm not mad at that. Kamara? What kind of year did he put up? We come in at number 3. Kamara wins MVP. That's the first time I think I've ever seen that. I don't think he's won MVP before. Oh my God. 1,600 yards, 18 touchdowns by Kamara. 0 fumbles? Yes. Yes, please. 95 receptions by Thomas. 1,000 yards, 11 TDs. Chambers, our tight end, 807. Curtis Samuel, 70, about 703. Meredith, 56, about 840 and 12 TDs. Kamara added more. That's a total of 24 touchdowns. 35 receptions, about 480, and 6 touchdowns, dude. Kamara MVP. I'll take that all day. Sacks-wise, still out a bit high on our tackle, but I'll take it. I mean, I can't turn away the run game we allowed this year. 116 tackles by Hightower leads the team. 112 by Anzalone. 79 by Apple. Go ahead and check out the sacks. We get 9 by Rankins, 8.5 by Cam Jord, 7 by Frank Clark, 6 by Onyemata, and then Marcus Davenport with 4. Interceptions, we get 3 by Anzalone, 3 by Apple, 3 by Lattimore, 2 by HaHa Clinton Dix. Yeah, he came in and played well. He had 72 tackles, 2 picks. I'll take it. And then a pick here by Marcus Williams. So all in all, that's a great year. I think it's one of the first times one of my players have won MVP. It's either the first or second. But we will be playing the moments. Not every one. We're just going to start playing the moments if we, need to get a drive here or there. But the way our team's playing, they should be lights out in this playoff game against Arizona. But we'll see. So we are going to take the first drive of the game. You know what? Let's set that ceiling high here. Let's go ahead and start out with a bang, bro. Kamara's wide open. Just go ahead and toss it down to him. There's an easy 9-yard gain. I'll take it. Now, I mean, we got Kamara here. There's no doubt we're not getting this first. No doubt. Give me that first down. Fuck. Oh, my. Kamara just drags defenders. See what we can get done. That's open. That's open. Meredith. Up to the 18. Give me it. Come on, we need this. Get it to him. Get it to him, Meredith, with another grab in traffic. Get off of him. 2nd and goal here. We're going to go for a pass. That's pass interference, bro. Get it off. Thomas here coming up with it. Don't know why I got tangled words there. But we get a touchdown. Give me it. Put it on the board. And, man, that was pass interference. He just couldn't move. His route was completely thrown off by the defender there. All right, we need this real bad. Arizona is up pretty decent. So we're going to send Michael Thomas deep because he's on somebody that he's just going to straight up burn. That's a touchdown. Is it? Michael Thomas! He gets it with the defender all over him up to the 14. 2nd and 10 here. We're going to get Kamara involved. And he's taken down at the 3. Let's go hurry up mode. See if we can perhaps catch him off guard. At least one would hope. One would freaking hope. Come on, please. Oh, Kamara can't get off. Kamara just got destroyed by Murphy there, dude. He got wrecked. All right, 3rd and inches here. We need a first down real bad. Real bad. Get it to him. Get it to him. Hill! He gets us the first that we need, and that's good. Is that a touchdown? Michael Thomas! He's taking out at the 1. That ain't a touchdown? Oh, come on, man. All right, 2nd and goal here. We need a touchdown. We're going to hand it off to the reigning MVP, and he gives it to us easily. Touchdown. Game tied. Now, this is where we got to step up. We need 1 yard. Please, Kamara fights. Did we get it? We didn't. Oh, my God. We got to go for it. All right, we're going to try the good old QB sneak here with Herbert. We'll see what can happen. Come on. All right, he gets it. He gets it. Drive continues. So I got 3 timeouts, so we're not in no particular hurry here. Let's see what they want to give us. That should be a completion to Tre'Quan Smith. And that's huge at this point in the game. All right, let's get it done. Let's see if we can get it done. That should be open. That should be open. Smith fighting. Touchdown, Smith. Oh, my goodness. I'm going for 2. I am going for 2, bro. We're going to get it. We're going to get 2. Is that going to give us the W? We have 40 seconds. Intercepted, dude. We get the ball back. And now we have a chance. If we get a first down, the game is ended. Going for 2 might have been a great idea. Kamara makes a couple people miss, and they use their first timeout. We are going empty here. 3rd and 5. We need this now. Get it to Kamara. He's coming up clutch, trucking people. And that's going to do it. We wrap it up here. And we're going to get a W. So we barely beat the Cardinals, dude. 22-21. What a barn burner that game was. All right, so taking on New Orleans here. See how they fare at New Orleans. They're definitely a good team. Play the red zone alert here. See what we can get done. Get that ball away to Thomas. He gets up to the 2. 2nd and goal. We're going to give Kamara a chance. And that's going to be a touchdown for the MVP. And we're going to take the lead early. Man, Kamara's such a weapon, dude. I mean, you can literally use him in any way you could think. Running, receiving. He's really good. Get it to him. Get him to the tight end. Chambers. Touchdown. 14-0 over Philadelphia. Yes. That's all I can say. Yes. 3rd and 6 here. We got to pick this up. Heading into half. If we can get points, that's pretty big. Get it to Kamara. They literally leave him unblocked. And we get him the reception. We're going to have to go hurry up mode. Actually, no, they take us out of the game. We get a touchdown anyway, though, which is nice. Red zone alert will go in. Man, Philadelphia is struggling up in here. If we get a touchdown here, it's pretty impressive. We got to run it, though, because look at how open it is. We got 1 person. Oh, my God. Did you just see him truck over that guy? Dude, he literally just obliterated him. It was 1-on-1. I had no blockers there. It was me into him. And Kamara just goes through him. Look at that. That's nasty. So we got 1 more play here before the 2-minute warning. And all we need is a field goal. So as long as the clock is running here, that's all that matters to me. Kamara, look at that viz. Look at that viz. 2-minute warning is here. And this game is shaping up. Gonna run it with Kamara. 3rd and goal. See what we can do. Kamara's fighting. He gets stood up. I was afraid of a fumble there. But they use their 2nd timeout now. So now we got to go for the field goal. All right, this is literally almost everything. If they block this, I'm probably going to rage quit. And we nail it. All right. We get a 31-20 lead. It's going to be tough to come back from that, but we'll see what they can do. Go ahead and see what they got going for them. We'll just go ahead and skip that. I don't need to be part of that. And we win it. 31-28 here. We're headed to the Super Bowl. Let's go ahead and hop right into it. Jesus, dude. Before I even get a chance to step on the field. Cleveland's up 21-0. Are you insane? I'm not lying. They didn't give me a chance to play a moment until now. 21-0. All right. Hey, that's a touchdown, Thomas. Get me in here, bro. Our defense can't get a stop to save our life, though. Holy crap. 2nd and 10 here. See what we can do. That's wide open. Curtis Samuel with it. And he gets all the way down to the 25. Timeout. 1st and 10. Get it to him. Get it to the tight end. Timeout. Dang, we got no timeouts left now. 1st and 10. We need this. Get it to Kamara. Make a move. Oh, we're going to have to go hurry up mode. This is going to get dangerous. Hurry up, hurry up. Get in formation. Hike it, hike it, hike it, hike it. Kamara. Touchdown! Yes! With limited time remaining. Look at that drive. All right, 4th and 6 here. We're going for it because we need to. We freaking need to. Get it to Kamara. Get it to Kamara. Yes, bro. Get up to the 22. That's what I'm talking about. I'm going hurry up mode because I don't know how rapid Cleveland's going to score. But I know they will score because our defense is just not stepping up right now. Which is unfortunate. I mean, we have an insane defense. Go ahead and toss it to our tight end. I'll take it. Go hurry up mode. I'm just going to go hurry up mode. It seems like it's affecting Cleveland, and I'm pretty sure it is. I'm pretty sure it is. Go ahead and get Curtis Samuel involved, possibly. And he gets great separation. Almost a touchdown, dude. Toss it to him. Meredith touchdown. Gimme it. That's what I am talking about. Well, we do have a chance here. Cleveland only got a field goal, so a touchdown gets the lead. And that's what I'm shooting for. That is what I am shooting for. Get it to Kamara. Spin move. Spin move. Kamara. When he gets the ball in his hands, he's so nasty. Gotta go ahead and run it with Kamara. We need this first real bad. We need the first real bad. We get up to the 25. I'll take it. All right, 3rd and 2. We got to pick this up for sure. For sure. Look at that move. Look at that move. By Franklin. That's not even Kamara out here. 1st and goal. We need a touchdown right now. Right now. Kamara delivers. The MVP has been the MVP of the playoffs. And I don't think anyone would disagree. He is a savage. 4th and 9, guys. This is huge. This is freaking huge. Get after him. He's just going to bomb it deep. Intercepted. Lattimore with the interception on Odell. And that might just end it if we can get a couple first downs. 2nd and 14. We need some serious yardage here. I mean, serious? And Kamara makes a move, and he gets taken out at the 20. We stepped out of bounds, though. We need this first down on 3rd and 2. We have got to have it. This is the game right here. 4th and inches, because if I give Cleveland the ball back, it's happened too many times. They'll go down the field and score. This is it. This is it. Kamara gets us the Super Bowl win. Yes. Are you kidding? Now we can just go to the end of the game, kneel it out. Super Bowl champs. Whew. I never got a Super Bowl win in year 4, and that one feels good. We had some gnarly games there down the stretch. Kamara is a beast. Herbert played well, but the story of this rebuild was Kamara. He is a freaking monster. That's going to do it for this rebuild, guys. Finally got a Super Bowl win in year 4. Feels good. Let me know if you want to see me play more moments on rebuilds or not. And if you guys did enjoy this episode, make sure you hit that sub button. That would be greatly appreciated, and that you have the notification bell enabled. Also, if you do want to get my running back career mode a couple days early, make sure you go ahead and support me on Patreon. It only costs $1 to get it a couple days early, or up to a week early. But if you cannot, you can get it on YouTube a couple of days later. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.